Climate change is an environmental problem that has compounded over the past years due to increased greenhouse gas emissions that are weakening the outer layer of our atmosphere. The ozone layer is meant to filter UV rays, but it has large holes that are causing it to be incapable of doing its job properly. This has led to an increase in the Earth's core and surface temperature, causing erratic weather patterns, increased flooding, and other detrimental effects all across the world. The following is a clip of Liam Dutton, the weatherman for Channel 4 News, further explaining the disastrous effects climate change are having on the Earth presently.
2014 was Earth's hottest year on record, and with 2015 on course to be even hotter, it's clear that our planet is warming. Since the Industrial Revolution, increasing levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere have led to a marked heating of our atmosphere and oceans. It's the presence of this heat that has and will continue to affect weather patterns around the world, leading us into uncharted territory if nothing is done about it.
Global warming is a major problem both globally and especially for the city of Boston. In fact, Boston is the fourth most at-risk city for catastrophic environmental effects in the United States and the eighth in the world. Boston is experiencing extreme changes in weather patterns, which have compounded the challenges the city faces due to its being built on roughly 5,000 acres of landfill. The city is in imminent danger of worsening floods and the effects that they can have on our infrastructure. The land of Boston is actually sinking by roughly 6 inches per year, which worsens the flooding that we are already facing due to the rising sea levels. On top of this, the roads are getting increasingly dangerous and are nearly impossible for city officials to keep up with. Transportation across the city is at risk, leading to increased danger in poor weather conditions and an incapability to leave the city safely. The MBTA has faced a number of financial backsets and are unable to keep up with the damage the weather is doing. In fact, in the year 2015, the Massachusetts Bay Transit Authority was confronted with a $7.3 billion backup and repairs due to the disastrous winter. These intense weather conditions have led to multiple city shutdowns, and the state of Massachusetts as a whole has declared a state of emergency at either the state or federal level on 21 separate occasions since 1991, causing people to either be stuck at home or to go to traveling extremes. Similar and many other consequences of global warming and climate change are not only affecting Boston, but also affecting the United States and the world as a whole. The average global temperature has risen by about 0.8 degrees Celsius since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution in 1880. The effects of the Earth's core temperature rising can be seen in multiple climate disasters, from the recent hurricane season to the record-breaking snowfall in Europe, especially from 2009 to 2011. Specifically, in the United States, the state of California experiences many wildfires each year, which climate change has played a significant role in. Another example is the states of New York and Florida, which experience extreme storms and flooding within their cities. Cities in the United States and around the world have been developing climate adaptation and mitigation plans in order to make their infrastructure and populations more prepared and resilient for the effects of climate change. The climate action plans of Rotterdam and other cities in Holland and Copenhagen, Denmark, are seen as exemplary and are being replicated around the world. The city of Boston is actually working with the governments of Copenhagen and the Netherlands to implement its climate action plan, which is called Climate Ready Boston. This plan is coordinated with Imagine Boston 2030 and 100 resilient cities to guide Boston towards a more affordable, equitable, connected, and resilient future. These plans were developed throughout 2016, and the final plan was released that December. The plan contains 4 sections to address the challenges Boston faces as a result of climate change. Although global warming is becoming increasingly threatening to our globe, our cities, and our homes today, many cities around the world have joined together to work against it. Boston is exemplary in its climate change efforts and deserves our nationwide support.